morning, students. My name is D. Zayalakshmi, vocational trainer. I am working from Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Gurukulam, Ungralametta at Palakonda. Okay, students, today we learn about the topic of sectors of green economy. The sectors of green economy. First, we will learn about the topic of what is green economy. First, we will learn about the topic of green economy. What is green economy? A green economy is one which promotes development while making sure that environment is protected. The term of green economy was first coined in a 1989 report from the Government of United Kingdom by a grouping of leading environmental economists. A sector can be described as a part of function of the economy. Every economy has many sectors. For example, agriculture, automotive, construction, transportation, and healthcare, and different sectors of economy. To make the economy green or environmental friendly, there are some sectors where major changes can be made. The sectors of green economy are all concerned about the environmental related terms. First one is the environmental related terms. First one is the ecosystem. What is ecosystem? All the living organisms in a particular area and non-living environment with which the organisms interact, such as air, minerals, soil, water, sunlight, together from an ecosystem. Once I will repeat again, what is ecosystem? All the living organisms in a particular area and non-living environment with which the organisms interact, such as air, mineral, soil, water, sun and sunlight, together from an ecosystem. To understand how organisms and their surroundings are closely linked to each other, let us take an example of birds eating berries from a tree. The seed inside the berry comes out with the bird's droppings. It falls into the soil and germinates. It then grows into a new tree that produces more berries. We can see how plants, animals, soil, air and water are linked to each other. Next one, food. What is food chain? Food chain is a cycle of nature. Where food is produced by a green plants. Plants are consumed by plant-eating animals. Herbivores may get eaten by flesh-eating animals. Flesh-eating animals. Carnivores is called carnivores. Dead plants and animals are decomposed by decomposers into soil, which in turn feeds plants. Once I will repeat again. What is food chain? Food chain is a cycle in nature where food is produced by green plants. Plants are consumed by plant-eating animals. Called herbivores. Herbivores may get eaten by flesh-eating animals. Carnivores. Dead plants and animals are decomposed by decomposers into a soil, which in turn feeds, which in turn feeds plants. Next we will learn about what is sustainable development. What is sustainable development? Sustainable means what is good for the economy, what is good for the economy as well as the future of the environment. Sustainable means what is good for the economy as well as future of the environment. For example, natural farming without using chemical fertilizers which permanently harm the soil, Once I will repeat again, what is sustainable development? Sustainable means what is good for the economy as well as the future of the environment. For example, natural farming. Sustainable managed forests can continue to support communities and ecosystems without damaging the environment and climate. Reduce, reuse and recycle paper so that the paper trees are cut. Okay, avoid buying products such as the ivory which we can get only by harming animals. Buy only those products which are collected safely, such as honey collected without breaking beehives. Okay. For students, we will learn about the next topic. What the important sectors of green economy? What are sectors of important sectors of green economy? First one is the agriculture. Second one is energy resources. Third one is constructions. And fourth one is fisheries. Fifth one is forestry. And sixth one is tourism. And seventh one is transportation. And eighth one is the water management. And ninth one is the waste management. And 10th one is manufacturing. Okay, first we will learn about the what is agriculture sector, important sector of green economy. Agriculture refers to growing crops. Agriculture refers to growing crops for our food. It is the largest part of our economy and the most important. It provides us with food. Agriculture may harm the environment by overusing land resources and cutting forests and polluting air, water and land by using harmful chemical fertilizers and pesticides. What can we do? Support local, organic and natural farming without use harmful fertilizers and pesticides. Grow our own vegetables if possible, eat in the season and locally produced food. Energy, and second one is the energy resources. We use energy for all our daily functions, but our demand is increased by day. Okay, the common energy resources such as oil, coal, gas, etc. are harmful to health and environment. They are also limited and non-renewable. What can we do? Select the clean renewable energy sources like solar lights whenever possible. Avoiding wasting electricity. Turn off the lights and unplug appliances when you are not using them. Avoid cars and use cycles, public transport. Okay, we will learn the what is construction sectors. Construction is buildings affect global resources and climates. Use of sand and stones causes deconstruction of river beds and quarrying in mountains. These activities cause landslides, earthquakes, and destruction due to flooding. Construction activities also cause air pollution and breathing problems. Incorrectly designed buildings needed more air conditioning and electric lights, waste more water, and use more energy overall. Okay, next what can we do? These problems are avoided. Energy efficient are green buildings, save electricity and water, and use clean energy like solar and wind energy. We need to use cleaner energy in our buildings and avoid wastage of energy. We should talk to people about the advantage of using local construction materials. If a large scale construction project is causing pollution, we should inform the local authorities about them. And third one sector is fisheries. Overfishing has led to depletion of future. The clean renewable energy sources like solar lights whenever possible. Avoiding wasting electricity. Turn off the lights and unplug appliances when you are not using them. Avoid cars and use cycles, public transport. Okay, we will learn the what is construction sectors. Construction is buildings affect global resources and climates. Use of sand and stones causes deconstruction of river beds and quarrying in mountains. These activities cause landslides, earthquakes, and destruction due to flooding. Construction activities also cause air pollution and breathing problems. Incorrectly designed buildings needed more air conditioning and electric lights, waste more water, and use more energy overall. Okay, next what can we do? These problems are avoided. Energy efficient are green buildings, save electricity and water, and use clean energy like solar and wind energy. We need to use cleaner energy in our buildings and avoid wastage of energy. We should talk to people about the advantage of using local construction materials. If a large scale construction project is causing pollution, we should inform the local authorities about them. local authorities about them. And third one sector is fisheries. Sector is fisheries. Overfishing has led to the depletion of future fish supplies. Some species of sharks, tortoise, and fish are becoming extinct. The will disturb the ecological balance and food chains in our ecosystem. This will also cause more dependence on other forms of food, causing more pressure on agriculture sectors. Fishermen may lose their livelihood. What can we do? We can avoid the problem of overfishing by telling people about sustainable fishing practices which control fishing and provide enough time or fish to breed and multiply. If you eat fish, buy only those which are plentifully available and also in season, not during breeding season. Tourism sector can be great for local economies, but not if the harms the environment. Not if the not if it harms the environment. Travel in groups, limit water and energy use and avoid wastage. There are the hotels or travel companies which support the tourism which protects the environment. Find out more about them and tell people about how to travel with the harming the environment. Okay, next sector is transport sector. The transport sector consumes maximum petrol and diesel and causes a lot of pollutions. The transport sector of green economy aims at using cleaner fuels like electricity for vehicles, providing public transport and promoting cycling. Describes use of cars. Describes to the use of cars. Okay, what can we do? Use public transport like buses or trains and walk or cycle when possible. Okay, next electric bike vehicles when use electric vehicles if possible. Okay, next sector is water management. Next sector is the water management. Water is one of our most important resource. Billion of people worldwide lack of access to clean drinking tap. When you are not using it, get the leaking taps and pipes fixed immediately. Don't let polluted water flow back to land or water sources before it gets wastewater treatment. Okay, don't the polluted water follow back and the land our water resources before it gets wastewater management. Okay, next sector. Let's see another sector, waste management. Throwing something away means losing the chance to reuse materials and can lead to land, air and water pollution. Okay, what can we do? Reduce, reuse and recycle before throwing away things. Reduce, reuse and recycle before throwing away things. Okay, next, separate the waste substance so that some products can be recycled and food waste can be composted. Okay, next sector is manufacturing industry. Industries help in employment and economic growth but harm the environment in many ways. Industries should use methods to avoid and reduce pollution and to use clean sources of energy. Industries make items according to what customers prefer to buy. Industries make items according to what customers refers to buy. If you buy a green environment friendly products, less plastic, clothes made without chemical dyes, etc., more industries will start making such products. Okay, thank you, students.